Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to get you clarity on what are they not saying to you. So what is your specific person, twin flame, soulmate, beloved, crush? What thoughts and feelings might they be holding inside right now and not being able to say to you or to communicate to you? If you have been having struggles, obstacles, if you are currently in separation or little to no contact, right? Depending on where you are on your journey. So we're going to get you clarity on that with specific messages as well from their higher self to you. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It's so wonderful to have you here. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed to the channel. Thank you to everybody who's been with me for a long time already. You guys are amazing. Like, this community would be nothing without all of you. So I just want to extend all of my love and appreciation, and hoping that you are all doing beautifully and that this reading really helps you and resonates for you. So we have 3 ways today that you can pick your group, but please be aware that this is a general reading. So not everything may resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. Be very gentle with yourself. But if you're at that point where you just want to get specific clarity on what is going on between you and your special person, then I recommend that you have the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I just think it's very powerful, and one of my greatest joys and passions in life is to work with my clients one-on-one on video call. It's so healing, transformative. I get to see your beautiful face, and Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. And you get a recording of it if you'd like, so that you can, watch it a few times, because, these readings are very powerful. Sometimes you miss things, right? So when you watch them a few times, they really sink in, the lessons sink in, and you get new messages from them every time. So it's a very powerful interaction. And of course, that's the magic of Spirit. I also offer video recorded readings. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu there. So today I'm going to be showing you 3 different images, as well as 3 different crystals. And then we'll also be assigning zodiac signs to each group. So you can pick, by crystal, by image. You can pick your zodiac sign, your person's zodiac sign. You can combine readings. You have many options here. Okay, so let's start with group number 1. This is your image, and this is your crystal. Group number 2, this is your image, and this is your crystal. Group number 3, this is your image, and this is your crystal. Okay, let's go ahead and get some zodiac signs for each group. And all of this will be time-stamped in the box below. So for group number 1, we have Leo, we have Scorpio, we have Aquarius, and we have Sagittarius. For group number 2, we have Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, and Gemini. And for group number 3, we have Libra, we have Capricorn, we have Aries, and we have Taurus. So go ahead and make your selection, and we will get started with group number 1. All right, my beautiful group 1 that chose this image and this crystal. as well as Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. Let's see, what is your person not saying to you or not able to say to you? What is hidden in their thoughts and feelings for you? So we're going to start here with your oracle cards. Then we will do your tarot, and then we will also be getting channeled messages. So specific messages of what they would say to you. Okay, let's see what we have here. Flying. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Competition. Summon courage and self-confidence. Loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Okay. So, okay, there's a few messages coming through here. So take them as they resonate for your situation. For some of you, there's definitely some sort of a third-party situation because we're getting competition and loyalty, okay? So if you are currently, and I know, you know, some of you in the Live Tarot family are currently, you know, in a situation, and the person that you love is also in a situation. Sometimes both of you are. Sometimes one of you is and one of you isn't. But there's definitely something here for some of you on that journey where this person is definitely struggling with who are they truly loyal to. Okay. Now, if they're the ones who are in a different third-party situation, they are struggling with their loyalty. If you are the one who's in a third-party situation, you've placed them in a third-party situation, they're also asking, who are you truly loyal to, right? So there seems to be a lot of stress over that, okay? There seems to be some sort of, you know, insecurity, some sort of stress around feeling like, you know, somebody, you know, that they have to compete for your affections, or that you are competing against somebody else for their affection and they're caught in the middle, okay? So for some of you, there's just, I sense a lot of stress here around some sort of a third-party situation, okay? And for some of you, it might even be part of a long-distance relationship because there is this energy of flying. So for some of you, this person may be even more having difficulties really communicating with you or trying to make a specific decision around the fact that they may have to fly to see you or you may have to fly to see them. For others of you where this is not a long distance relationship, I just feel like there's also this energy of like, is it time to, you know, fly away? As in like, are you going to just fly away from them? Are you going to leave? Should they leave? Should you both kind of leave the situation? So I feel like right now there is a lot of tension and this person is struggling with, you know, staying optimistic in seeing a path forward. So right now you might be going through a more trying time, a more challenging time period. And if you're not in for those of you who are, this is not a third party situation, I feel like there's still something here where there have been obstacles in this connection where this person knows that you have wanted more loyalty from them. Okay, so they might be, and I feel like for some of you, this loyalty issue is more your person's distraction or preoccupation or concentration on either work, family, other situations, like, you know, like in their life, in their material life. So I feel like for some of you, that's where it's like you are seeking more loyalty from this person. You are seeking more attention from this person. You want them to make you a priority. And they realize that you may be feeling like you have to compete with their job or their career or their, you know, maybe they have kids from a previous relationship, you know, or other family members that are, you know, striving for their time and their attention as well. And so you feel like you have to compete with other aspects of their life. Okay. So for some of you, that is the issue here, where it's like they know this person is not saying this, like they're very well aware that they need to give you more priority. They need to give you more time, more attention, you know, that they understand that, you know, people are competing for your, like, that you feel like you're competing for their time and attention. And they do realize that they've put you in this situation, but they're not talking about that. Okay. They're not talking about it. And so there is this unspoken tension, and they're feeling the pressure to kind of show up and show you where their real priority lies, okay? But I feel like they do struggle with that. And that's why you may be even feeling like this person keeps kind of flying towards you, then flying away from you, flying towards you, then flying away from you, right? So there's definitely, you know, a lot of stress in every scenario here in terms of what is going on. So I feel like this person is trying very hard to stay positive and try to figure out how to manage whatever this situation is. Okay, let's go deeper. What else are they not saying? What else are they not saying to you, group one? Ten of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Cups. Interesting. The Fool. The Chariot. Yeah, so again, we're getting energy around movement again with that flying and the Chariot. So there's something here where this person is really feeling the pressure to move this forward or move forward in their life. I'm not getting that they're feeling the pressure from you specifically, but it may be from their general situation of what is going on in their life. And they feel like they might be stuck in terms of, again, see, this is to me very much like that third party situation. You know, they might be stuck in a living situation with somebody, but that person, they're not, like, they don't love that person. They're just kind of in that living situation with them, but they truly do love you. See? And so that is bringing Ten of Wands a lot of emotional burden, and also the burden or the stress to take action, to kind of like make a decision, because this division is weighing on them very, very much, right? And the question here is, you know, what kind of a new beginning or a fresh start does this person want? What choice are they going to make? Are they willing to kind of leap off that cliff the way the Fool does, like with a leap of faith, that if they go towards their heart, if they go towards who they truly love, will it work out? Will it work out, or will they fall on their face? Okay. And for those of you who this is not a third party situation, I feel that your person is right now, you know, very much trying to navigate, you know, these two roles when it comes to you. Okay. So I feel like they truly and deeply love you. Okay. So you bring out a lot of emotion in them. And this is the case for whether this is a third party or not. It doesn't have to be. But either way, the emotion is the same. This person truly deeply loves you. You bring out emotions in them that they haven't felt in a very long time. But this, and it's interesting how the King of Cups is the central energy here. So I think while this is so beautiful in one capacity, from one angle, this is very beautiful, but from another perspective, it's also very scary, because there's an overflow of emotion here. Okay, there's an overflowing emotion, and that is why I feel like the question is becoming very big as to where does their loyalty lie? Like, how are they going to show their commitment? Are they going to step up? Are they going to show up? Are they going to make an offer? Are they going to put their, heart, on the line? Are they going to admit this level of love? And then are they going to make a solid offer that, okay, this is not just about my feelings for you, but this is also me showing you my loyalty by becoming your partner. That's what the King of Pentacles energy is, that stable, loving, real partner who shows up and is willing to build with you, build a life with you, right? Build a future with you. So I feel like this person is really deeply weighing this. This is what they may not be saying. They might be silent right now because they're trying to come to some big decisions. 10 of Wands, things are finally coming to a place where it's like, it's either now or never. You step up and make this happen, or you let go. It's there. The end of the line is here. And that is why this person knows that they have to decide. Are they going to step it up? Are they going to truly make you the offer for a new, fresh beginning? And from there, are they willing to truly move on? This is a big one. With the Chariot's energy, there's a lot of energy around that. There's a lot of okay, this is a big decision. This is a big step. And if I get into this Chariot with you, I have to be willing to just go off into the sunset with you, right? So this is a big decision. And that's what they're not, they're contemplating this. That's what they're not saying. So now let's see. Let's get some specific messages here of what they would say to you. And please take these with a grain of salt because they're going to be different depending on different situations, okay? So they may not be for your exact situation because this is a general reading. So what would they say? I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me and hindered my growth. Okay, so for some of you, there's some sort of this could be that they're leaving the third party, okay? I'm leaving a situation, okay? So they might be making a choice here, right? I'm single. I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time, okay? So for some of you, they may be not ready yet. It's not a third party. They are single, but they're not ready to commit to something. You're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations. Okay, so that's lovely. And let's get some last energies here. Anything else they're not saying and would like to say? So there's that Fool's kind of energy again. Awakening. Loss. Yeah. So you see how there is this energy coming through again about jumping, having faith. Same thing like the Fool, jumping into these waters, taking a leap of faith, not knowing where it's going to go, but having the audacity, the boldness, the bravery, the courage to do it. And we're getting two waters here, okay? Which also, it's like they jump in and then they come out, and that's their awakening. Okay, so they're awakening to the bigger connection. They're awakening to a bigger life, a bigger picture. And part of that is also now moving forward into that bigger picture and not being afraid of whatever needs to be lost in the process, right? Having the courage to truly face that, okay? Wow, so there's some big decisions coming up here. This is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recording. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. This one right here is the Twin Flame Oracle. I also have the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur for those of you who have or would like to start a spiritual business. These are Amazon FBA, free shipping. They're great price, 20 bucks. They'll get to you very fast, and they're great gifts. So all of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2, that chose this image and this crystal, as well as Pisces, Cancer, Virgo, and Gemini. Let's see, what are they not saying? So what kinds of thoughts and feelings are they holding in their mind and heart right now? We're going to start with your oracle, then we'll do your tarot. And also stay with me till the end because we're going to get channeled messages, right? So specifically, if they could say, what is it that they would say? What are their messages to you? Respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. Moving forward, get ready for positive change. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Magic prayer. So I feel like this person, they definitely have, this is interesting. I'm getting that this respect issue is a big one for this person. They have a lot of respect for you, but they don't have, or they struggle with feeling respect for themselves. I feel like this person struggles with feeling like they have to get society's respect, their family's respect, their career, whatever boss, colleagues' respect. This is very important to them. And when they don't feel respected, when they don't feel like they respect themselves, this person truly, truly struggles, okay? So I almost feel like for some of you, this person feels that you are more superior to them in some ways, okay? They might feel like either you are more successful than them, you are smarter than them, maybe you have a better career. There's something here about around respect, and you may respect them greatly for whatever it is that they do. You may not even think of it this way, but this is what they're secretly not saying, is that they either feel less than, again, compared to you, not because you did anything or said anything, but just their own kind of insecurities, their own limiting beliefs, where, you know, they, and this is also part of it, is part of that ego, right? That, oh, you know, I have to be superior too. Like I want to be somebody that everybody respects. I want to be somebody that, you know, people around me look up to. I don't want to be, you know, less than. So I feel like right now this person is struggling with something in their life in terms of finances and career that is making them feel less than. Okay, it's not you. It's making them feel like they are struggling. They should be more ahead than where they are. They should be in a better position than where they are. So they are wanting and seeking more respect, more, you know, praise, more people kind of like validating them. Okay, so right now I think this person is very much struggling to come out of some sort of a low place, and I feel like a lot of their self-respect and their self-esteem is tied to finances and career. So there's some sort of a struggle, there's some sort of a frustration that is keeping this person from moving forward, okay? Get ready for positive change. I feel like this person has been really working hard, trying to better themselves, trying to get to a better place so that they can actually be somebody who has something to offer to you, group 2. I feel like they are definitely, you know, wanting to move forward with you, wanting to move forward in their life, but they feel almost like until they reach a place where they feel stable in their career, finances, and in their material life, they almost feel like they can't really move forward because they have nothing that is worth moving forward to, right? Because they're still struggling to even get a footing of where they are at now. So there's definitely a frustration. And I feel like if you have been frustrated with this person that, this is not moving forward, this relationship isn't going anywhere, one of the things that they're not saying is that they are equally frustrated, okay? But they're trying to keep a brave face towards you. Like maybe when they talk to you, they try to make it seem like, oh, everything's all right, right? Everything's, they don't want you to know the depth of their problems around whatever this is, okay? Something is keeping them from moving forward. They can feel your frustration. They can feel your pain. They understand it, but it's almost like they feel like they are helpless until things change for them, until things, sometimes some things that they want may be out of their personal control. It might depend on other people's decisions, on career or, those kind of things. So I feel like this person is really kind of praying for a miracle, praying for like something to hit, something to get better, something to, help them to get into a more secure place. Okay. So I feel for some of you, this person hides this from you. So when you talk to them, they make it seem like everything is great. I feel like for others of you, this person is the opposite. They keep complaining about it. Okay, so for some of you, this person hides it and you don't know how deep their problems go. For others of you, you're frustrated with this person because they do keep complaining. They keep saying, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't give you this, I can't move forward because of this. So either way, whatever it is in your particular situation, you might be frustrated, you might be frustrated with this person, and you might be feeling that, they're not doing enough or they're stuck somehow. But what they're not saying is that they feel that, they know it. Okay. They know it, and they do feel kind of, embarrassed about that. But they're trying to keep some sort of a brave kind of face. They're trying to downplay. They're trying to, not show you their level of, maybe as much of their level of stress around all of this. So what else are they not saying? Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, the Moon, Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. So see, I feel like this is a confirmation. This is pretty much a confirmation of what we've already seen. So again, a lot of Pentacles energy, okay? A lot of Pentacles energy for this person. So this is more about them and their lack of stability in their own life. It's almost like they're coming from this idea of, if I can't even get to a stable place for me, how can I ever give you anything, right? Like, what do I have to offer you if I'm not even a good place myself? So again, I feel like this person, Eight of Pentacles, like it's very much related to their income, their work. For this, I'm also getting an energy from this card that this person is afraid that they may have to move away for work or to get into a better place. Okay, so it's not that maybe right now you guys have a long distance relationship, but they're afraid that they may have to leave and go somewhere else in order to fix their material problems, and then you would be in a long distance relationship. Okay, and they don't know how you'd feel about that. They don't want to leave, they don't want to be far from you, but there's some sort of fear, lack of clarity around, like, what if I have to leave? What if I have no choice? What if I get a better job or better situation, or I have to go back to my country? For some of you, there's immigration. I just feel like there's a bit of immigration issues for some of you. Again, take it as it resonates, where, they're working in your country and they have to go back to a different country or something like that. But there's some sort of a overall lack of clarity or overall kind of, confusion around their next steps or around where they might be next when it comes to their work. And see, Two of Pentacles. So they're feeling overwhelmed with certain decisions that may be needing to be made soon. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, another thing that they're not saying to you is they may have gotten some sort of a job offer, or they may be getting pressure from their family to move away or do something different, and they're trying to decide what to do, but it's feeling very overwhelming. They don't know quite yet what to do. They haven't decided, and so they may be silent. They may be trying to figure it out, but there's so much confusion with this moon's energy. They're really feeling the burden of it. Seven of Pentacles, because they feel like you guys have definitely built something good. You're like in the process of laying these seeds, setting a foundation. For some of you, this may have started out as a really deep friendship where you already have a strong foundation, and now it's like become more, and you guys are very invested in each other. You know, like you've shared a lot, you've shared memories, you've shared experiences, and now this person is afraid that they may either have to leave or they can't offer you anything because their life has become unstable in some way. Okay, so they're looking for the right answer here. Okay, and I feel like because they're so overwhelmed right now, their mind is kind of like going in overdrive. Like there's a lot of obsessive thinking. They're trying to figure it out, but they're looking for a solution that will feel right, that will feel good, that will, you know, help them to go where they want to go and be stable, but also not lose you in the process. Okay, so we're going to get a few messages here of what they would exactly say to you, but please do take these gently because they may not resonate for your situation, right? So just take them as they resonate. Nervous. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. The future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. Showing out. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. Interesting. Let's see what else. Okay, so there is definitely a divine masculine energy here. So you may be dealing with a masculine, and that is why they're even more kind of like, you know, very fixated on their, like, you know, where they are in the world. What do they have to offer? How can they move forward? There's also this, like, you know, my masculinity is at stake. Like, I don't want to feel less than. I'm so afraid that things are going to be destroyed, right? Like, so there's this, you know, there's this fear that things will break down. There's this fear that things will not work out. This person is definitely not talking about their level of fear, okay? They're like, you know, they're afraid of either losing their job, losing their immigration, losing their position, or having to, you know, kind of, you know, start all over. Like what they have now feels like it's over, feels like it's destroyed. Now I'm going to have to rebuild. I'm going to have to ascend again. So it feels like a tough road. It feels like a, you know, I have to build. I have to, you know, work hard. I'm going to have to, what if I lose everything and I'm going to have to start all over? So there's some sort of fear that this person is going through. For some of you, I wouldn't be surprised if some of this might even have to do with a business that they have, and maybe there's some business loss where they feel like they may lose the business and then they're going to have to start all over and they're going to have to ascend again. So I feel like this person, it's like they're caught between loving you, wanting to be with you, but being so overwhelmed right now with their material problems, okay? And how much, like, it's really, if this is a masculine that you are watching this video for, how it really is making them feel less than, okay? It's not making them feel all that great about themselves. If this is a feminine energy that you're watching for, I feel like the feminine also feels almost resentful that they are having to step into a masculine energy in order to get all this stuff done. Like they feel the burden of having to be, you know, coming from a masculine state. Either their work requires that, where they kind of have to be very masculine, very tough. It could be a cutthroat environment. It's very stressful. I just feel like there's this energy here of like, okay, you know, what is being asked of me? What is it that I am having to sacrifice in order to make all of this work? Okay. And for some of you, there's also something here about a karmic partner. So again, take it as it resonates. This person may be also have left a situation, or a situation ended more recently with somebody else. Okay. And for some of you, this karmic partner has also put a lot of burden on the finances. Okay. So if your person is like recently broken up, or had to move out of a living situation, or has recently been divorced, there's also the financial burden of that, of having to kind of rebuild your life because you had to give money or resources, home or finance, to the other person, and now you're kind of like stuck rebuilding again. Okay, so there's a special message for those of you who this person has moved out or broken up or divorced somebody else. There's a lingering kind of pain of whatever was destroyed from there. And I don't feel that that was like a destruction of like, in terms of their emotion. I don't think they have emotion for this person, but there may be resentment around the money aspect of it, or the children aspect of it. There may be like lingering toxicity, lingering like, you know, resentment or anger towards the karmic partner because they took away the money or the kids or the home or something like that. Okay, so this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created. The Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is for those of you who have or would like to start a spiritual business. These are Amazon FBA, free shipping, 20 bucks, great gifts. They get to you really fast. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. Beautiful group 3 that chose this image and this crystal. Let's see. Libra, Capricorn, Aries, and Taurus. What is your person not saying to you? So what are their thoughts and feelings that are hidden at this time? We're going to start with Oracle. Then we'll do tarot, and also stay with me till the end because we're going to get channeled messages. So what would your person actually say? You know, if we could put their thoughts and feelings into words, what would they say to you? Freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Good fortune. Invite magic in. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Balancing act. Wow. Okay. Wow. I feel a really powerful energy here about this person feeling and wishing that they could just kind of retreat from the world with you. See how you have these two people? It almost looks like they got married. It's like, it looks like a couple, like a wedding couple. It doesn't have to be, but you see how like they're in arm and they're going off into this like, you know, forest. So I feel like this person, your person, they may be in some sort of a situation in their life where they feel very burdened, okay? It could be financial burdens, it could be work-related burdens, it could be responsibilities around family, it could also even be a third party, doesn't have to be, but it almost feels like in their normal life right now, there's just a lot of obligations, burdens, and responsibilities. And so, you know, what they're not saying to you is that one of the biggest fantasies they have, what comforts them, what makes them feel better, is the idea of them having the freedom to just retreat with you. Like, you know, like they almost wish that they could just run away with you somewhere. and kind of disappear. And so they don't have to deal with all of the people around them, or like the situations, or the whatever is their work pressures. It's almost like they wish that they could just run off with you and disappear into the sunset and be free of all their burdens and responsibilities. Okay, so that there's a part of them that has that fantasy, but then at the same time, it's like, you know, they know that it's not real. They know that it's just like a mental release. And then what happens is that they come back to their reality, which feels very strict. I feel like this person feels that they're constantly doing a balancing act in their life. Okay, like they have to balance too many things. Like, look at this person. There's a string, and then there's this ship on an actual, what is that? It looks like almost like a bubble that is being balanced on this very narrow string. So it's like this person feels like they're always on the edge. They feel like they're always, you know, these big expectations, and they have to balance it all, and it's just so stressful. And part of the stress, I think, is, you know, partly money. We're getting fortune here. So they have a hard time. Like, I feel like they also feel that you are more spiritual than they are. Like, they kind of come from a very practical energy. They're much more of a realist, you know? So this whole invite magic in, it's like they don't, it's almost like they don't believe in that. They don't believe in magic. They believe in the hard work and responsibilities of daily life. Okay. And you know, they see you in a very beautiful way. Like they actually, even though they don't share in your mystical quality, there's something that is very beautiful about you that they appreciate about that quality. You are the spiritual one. You are the soft one. You are the one who believes in magic and manifestation, and you're the one with your spirit guides. Like, this person adores you for that, even though they are not that at all. Okay? But it's in that contrast. That is the balancing act. They're like the strong, you know, realist. You know, they're the strong, like, I believe in hard work, and I just believe in the practical aspects of life, and I have these things on my shoulders. Like, it's like that. Like, their life is very harsh that way. When they see you, they see softness, flowing energy. Like, you know, it's captivating to them, even though it's not who they are. But they feel a sense of calm and peace and relaxation, and like that flowing energy when they're with you. You kind of normalize their emotions. You are kind of like an emotional regulator for this person. Being around you helps them to kind of calm down. Okay. And again, they may not say this to you. Okay. Some of them may say it in a more subtle way. Some of them don't say it at all. Like, they don't say that, but they really appreciate the way in which you interact with them, the way you love them, the way you care for them. They appreciate the level of calmness that you bring. Okay, that's something that is very, very real, near and dear to this person. So let's go deeper. What else? What else are they not saying? Seven of Cups, Page of Wands, the Lovers, see? The Tower, Eight of Cups. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like this person, they are really, really into you, okay? Even more so than they're willing to admit. I feel like as time goes on, they are feeling more and more attraction, love, connection with you, and they don't know what to do about it, okay? It's just escalating. But the thing is that it's really confusing to them. they're not that great at processing these emotions. Like I said, like they're more focused on, you know, the responsibilities of their life. And it's almost like that's the way they protect themselves. If they can stay concrete, realist, right? They can be very real and concrete. I only believe in the you know, the everyday routine of life. Like that's my routine. That's what keeps me sound. That's what keeps me safe. Like they enmesh themselves in that routine because that's what seems practical, real, and safe. If they were, and when they do open up the emotions, that's when they start to get really scared, really confused, and you bring out that in them. So I wouldn't be surprised if sometimes this person kind of avoids you, okay? They don't mean to, but they do kind of step back because they don't know how to process emotions. And I don't like, the one thing, I love this deck, but the one thing I don't like about this deck is that they make the lovers seem like a third party situation, right? I don't really like that for the lovers. I think it should be pure. You know, but okay, that's just my opinion. I shouldn't state it, sorry. But, you know, because it does show up here on this card, then we have to take into consideration that for some of you, there might be a third party here. And that might be why this person can, you know, appear to be very much like, oh, okay, I wish I had my freedom. I wish I could just run away alone with you, you know, because they can't maybe openly be with you in front of everybody. So that might be what this retreat and freedom is for some of you, okay, because we're getting this particular image on this lover's card, which is unusual. So, but I do feel like part of their issue is also that, you know, they are also emotionally mature. They're very passionate. They have a lot of passion for you. They're incredibly magnetically drawn to you, but they're not as mature as they could be or should be. So that is another reason why they tend to go into kind of this more like, you know, confusion, Seven of Cups, not quite sure. Every time I feel these emotions, I feel like running away. And I do, like I said, this person might like avoid you sometimes. It's not forever, but they do, you might be noticing that whenever you get a lot of emotion from them and whenever they like show their emotion for you, they retreat for a little while. You know, like they may not like contact you for a few days, you know, like they may just kind of retreat because that emotion was too much for them. They're still emotionally immature. They don't know how to process it. Okay. So I feel like this person is starting to feel more and more like, oh my gosh, like I feel like this is not somebody who's like very aware of their own emotions. Okay, like they tend to like to suppress or repress these emotions because they're not comfortable, but when they come out, they come out big time. And that's why I feel like this person is starting to realize that, oh my gosh, I have fallen for you. Like there's a part of me that is deeply in love with you, but I'm not willing to admit that to myself. But I feel like they're entering into a phase where one day it's just going to hit them, and it's going to hit them really hard, and that tower is going to fall. I mean, they're just going to be like, oh shit, like, oh, when did I fall in love again? Like, when did this happen? Like, why did I not see this coming? Why did I not, like, what the heck? All of a sudden, I feel like one day they're just going to wake up and be like, oh my God, I'm in love. Oh, oops. I don't feel like this person is very in touch with their emotions. I feel like they're gonna wake up one day and say, oh shit, when did I fall in love? How did this happen? It's just like it's gonna just creep up on this person if it hasn't already. For some of you, this tower's already fallen and they're like, oh my gosh, now what do I do? So they're not telling you because they're freaked out. You know, they're freaked out that they feel these things that they didn't think or want to admit or realize that they felt. So I feel like the reason this person is like this is because they do have some emotional trauma in their past, okay? And whatever that emotional trauma was, whether it was childhood trauma, whether it was relationship oriented trauma, like when they got older, heartbreaks, betrayals, whatever it is, they are not able, or they're one of the things that they're not saying is that they're not able to fully embrace love or embrace somebody who loves them and give that return that love until they have dealt with or really healed and put the past behind them. Okay, so their love for you, they're starting to realize that their love for you is now pushing them to let go of the ghosts of the past, to let go of the emotional defeats of the past. And that is the only way to move forward. Okay, so what would they say to you? Take these very much as they resonate. They're specific messages. Everybody's on a different journey. So, you know, some of these may or may not resonate with yours. Feeling lost. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's just easier to just stay in silence. See, this person, I'm telling you, this is not somebody who's incredibly in touch with their emotions, okay? So they struggle. They struggle with being in touch with their emotions. Run away. Would you pack a bag and meet me in Hawaii? I just want to get away from the world and be alone with you. See, so that's this energy. Same one. Look at that. What a beautiful confirmation that this person just wishes they could retreat or run away with you alone, away from their actual world, okay? And whoever and whatever is in that world. Missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. Okay, so that I feel is for some of you who are in this third party situation. This person is not really available to be with you. Okay, what else are they not saying, Spirit? More travel, see? More of them wanting to like get away or freedom. Okay, that one flew out. So see, so again, we're getting this, a lot of energy towards like, I wish I could run away with you. I wish I could be free to like retreat, go somewhere with you alone, spend time with you, get away from this town or get away from their immediate environment. I feel like this person is very much like tired of the environment that they're in. They're kind of fed up of whatever is going on in their immediate environment. You know, they have a lot of very, very important memories, okay, experiences that they've shared with you. Those are building up. And see, that's why I'm saying, like, the more these memories that you share, you're creating memories through moments of love, spending time with each other, talking, connecting. All of these memories are building up so big. And that's why I'm saying, like, when it hits them, if it hasn't already, which it will, for some of you, it has hit them. Some of you, it's on its way. It's almost there. When these memories and this love just grows so strong, that tower is going to fall. And that's when they're going to realize, oh, it's time to grow up. Because see, I feel like with this Page of Wands and this inner child, this person has a childlike presence, okay? This person has a lot of child in them. Okay, their inner child is very alive, very active, and is kind of like, there's, for some of you, this person gives you the feeling of somebody who didn't grow up fully. Okay, like they might be an adult, but there's some part of them that is still a child, that has not grown up. And that's the part that suppresses the emotions, doesn't know how to feel them, doesn't know what to do, and definitely kind of falls back on ego instead. Okay, so this person, they definitely use their ego to guard against those emotions. Okay, so I really feel that this person, the tower has either fallen and now they've been hit like, oh my God, I'm in love. What do I do? they're trying to figure out like how to like, you know, accept this love, how to, you know, be in this love, what to do next. That's what they're deciding. And if the tower hasn't fallen yet, it's coming soon. Because it's hitting them, right? And it's forcing them to kind of grow up, and they have to make the decision, am I ready to grow up? Am I ready to claim this? Wow. So this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I create. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, for those of you who have or would like to start a spiritual business. They're Amazon FBA, $20, free shipping. They'll get to you so quick. They're also great gifts. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and like. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all in the next one.